Why LG financial autonomy is yet to be implemented, EDUN? If na like make una implement them, the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. WALE EDUN, has stated that more consultations is needed by various stakeholders before the federal government can begin the implementation of financial autonomy for local governments. What consultation do people need again? What consultation? How long will it take for the federal government before they can implement the financial autonomy for local governments? They don't want this financial autonomy. So many people are blocking it. They don't want it. They like the fact that they are reaping. Imagine Wike now that has been given the opportunity to be controlling the local government in what's it called, in River State, because that was one of the conditions they gave to Fubara. Abi, is that not one of the conditions they gave to Fubara, that Wike will be controlling the 23 local governments? So, if the financial autonomy is given to local government, how would Wike be able to take something from them? You need various stakeholders. It's a lie. If people don't want to implement it, people should just stop stressing us. It is not yet implemented because there are various stakeholders. The federal government can, before they can begin. What stakeholders? Who are the stakeholders? Who? Biden said that this at the Agora Policy Conversation Tuesday in Abuja. The event had as its theme local governance reforms a year after Supreme Court's ruling. The coordinating minister of the economy noted that local government development is at the heart of the federal government's human capital opportunities for prosperity and equity HOPE program. The program is a World Bank-backed initiative designed to improve education, healthcare, and governance outcomes across Nigeria. In a chat with Blueprint, Chief Executive Amzat Lawal, Connected Development Code, has said a lack of capacity on the part of local government chairman officials responsible for the delay in implementing the Supreme Court judgment on local government autonomy. I don't understand the lack of capacity. Oh, so you put people that don't have capacity as local government chairman. I don't understand. People that don't have the capacity to be there, that the ones you put there, that is why it is being delayed. This country, I don't even understand you people. According to Hamza, the implementation is taking too long. 1 year after the Apex Court ruling. That's how the thing will go. 5 years, they are still not implemented it, because the people that don't want them to implement it, they're plenty. The governors that don't want it to be implemented, they're plenty. To be able to implement it, the code boss said the government needs to put in place framework that guarantees transparency and accountability. He said this is taking far too long for implementation, but I understand the sentiment, because when you interact with an average local government chairman of today, he doesn't have the capacity. So why voting him? Why vote somebody that doesn't have capacity? Can you imagine? And they are saying it. God, this country is annoying. You put a local government chairman that is not capable. And you are saying it. There is no framework for even financial management. Can you imagine? A lot of them don't have accounts to manage resources. And a lot of them have this understanding that probably this is some free money that is coming to their coffer, because we all know that before now. What happens is the state government says, oh, this is a joint account between state and local government, and they don't release these funds down to local government chairman. And also tying this to the National Financial Intelligence Unit that came up with the policy framework that if anybody wants to transfer money from government account, anything above 500,000 naira must be a wire transfer so that we can follow the money. So a lot of local government chairmen don't have the capacity. They don't have the administrative and technical know-how. God. Hey, Jesus Christ. So you put illiterate as Russia. If a governor in Edo State, we saw his results, and he's a governor. He himself, so he cannot know the technical know-how, administrative, whatever. They don't have capacity. Nobody has capacity. And are putting them in offices. Can you imagine? To fast-track the implementation process, he insisted that the government must build the capacity of local government personnel. This is even as they urged the government to stop postponing the takeoff date. According to him, 1 year is far too long to achieve this, because as far as governance is concerned, after that judgment, government, particularly the federal government, should have put in place mechanisms to build their capacity, put in place structures for accountability, and ensure that these monies are paid directly to local government accounts, not joint accounts between states and local governments. I think one thing federal government can also do is create an account for all the local governments at the central bank, so that when FAAC allocation is being shared, these monies are paid directly to local government and state percentage are paid into the state account, not jointly within the state governors and local government chairmen. In his welcome address, the chair Agora Policy Ojubo Ode Atuluku said the Supreme Court's landmark judgment affirming the constitutional autonomy of local governments was not merely a legal milestone, but a constitutional reaffirmation of the principle that local governance must be closer to the people, more transparent, and more accountable. In our usual way of improving public policy and governance through evidence-based research, policy dialogues, and capacity building, Agora Policy immediately swung into action, and by 9th of August 2024, just a month after the judgment, we published an Agora Policy note and urged structural reforms beyond legal ruling to empower LGAs as effective democratic institutions. If we are truly committed to restoring the promise of local democracy, then we must pursue a root and branch reform of our local governance system, going beyond legal pronouncement to dismantling entrenched patronage, overhauling compromised electoral structures, and rebuilding local councils as transparent, accountable, and city-driven institutions, he said. Oh, no, Sabi, if you not like. Can you imagine? Oviesta says that this is how your government failing on every front. Tell us the governors are threatening to withdraw their support for president in 2027. Before 2027, if not implemented, then Tinubu does not worthy of second term. Even if he's not worthy at all. Even any whatever issue that he's not worthy of second term. Jonathan Into says, EDUN, how many people were consulted and how long before subsidy removal? Oh, that will give you people more money and impoverish the people. Do you need consultation before you implement Supreme Court judgment? Please, like you are not advising the president well. Tinubu's second term would have been surer with autonomy for local government alone, as financial experts do undermine different funding for local council and the impact on the entire nooks and crannies of this government. Governors butcher people over against the masses government. Exactly. They don't want that autonomy. They don't want it. I'm sure that somebody like Wike will be at the forefront, because only he wants to be controlling 3 local governments. So, Oh, I beg, my listeners, don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.